So, got another lot of A-League predictions for you there. Up to week number 11 now. And last week's matches, week 10, saw Western United beat Brisbane Roar away from home. Goals for Pan in the 11th minute, to Wisher in the stoppage time of the first half, 45th plus the first minute. 20-6 shots for Brisbane Roar, 3-1 on target for Western United though, despite Brisbane dominating possession with 72%, which is quite a lack of chances in the match, and that proved to be telling for them. Melbourne victory at Wellington Phoenix played out a 0-0 draw. My club, the Wellington Phoenix there, as I'm from New Zealand. But disappointing considering how poor Melbourne victory have been this season. Just the 2 victories and slipped down in 8th place. And Douglas got sent off for Melbourne victory as well too in the 60th minute. And we failed to capitalise. There was quite a few shots in the game, 17-12 for Wellington. But very few efforts on target, 2-1 for us. We did have a 65% possession, but unfortunately no goals in this match. So, yeah. But we have been improving there as of late, the Wellington Phoenix, as we've got 3 wins and 2 draws in the last 5 matches there. So it's really nice stuff considering we started the season with 4 losses in a row. So we completely turned that around and currently sit in 6th place. So I happily take that now because that would give us a playoff spot. But obviously there's a very long way to go for the rest of the season here. Sydney FC got a 1-0 victory over Central Coast Mariners. Just the 1 goal for Sydney with Barbarousis in the 5th minute. Very early start for them. And the Central Coast Mariners surprisingly had more opportunities in this match. 11-8 shots, 3-2 on target as well too. But they are a team that concedes virtually every single game. They did keep 1 clean sheet to break a 38 game streak of Barts conceding a goal a few matches ago, but otherwise being very poor the last couple of seasons, finishing bottom of the table, and they're currently still at bottom of the table, 11th spot with just the 2 victories, 1 draw, 7 points. Recently going 4 losses the last 5. Perth Glory got a 2-0 win over Western Sydney Wanderers there, with Hurwich in the 18th minute and Grant in the 66th. 16-11 shots for Perth, 6-3 on target as well too. Managed to pull off a couple of victories in a row there now Perth to climb them back up the table into 5th spot currently with 3 wins, 3 draws and 3 defeats. While Western Sydney have been on absolute dreadful one with 5 losses in a row there. Very disappointing for them there. And the last match was a Melbourne City thumping win over the Newcastle Jets. 4-0, with Luna scoring a couple, Gabriel one as well too, and McLaren on the score sheet as well. 21-13 shots for Melbourne City, 8-6 on target too. Okay, so now we're up to week number 11, and the matches we got Western Sydney against Western United. Head-to-head, Western United with just the 1 victory there, as Western United, the new club, to the A-League, and the only game they played so far early on in this season was a 2-1 victory for them. Odds for this game, 2.40 for Western Sydney, 3.25 for the draw, 2.80 for Western United. Going to go for Western United, the new club, to defeat Western Sydney, considering they were on a 5-game losing streak and have got the only victory on the head-to-head record as well too. Going to go for them to edge it here, away from home. 2-1. Next up, got my team, the Wellington Phoenix, against Sydney FC. 14 wins for Wellington, 23 wins for Sydney, and 4 draws. Sydney winning the last 3, all but 6 out of the last 7 as well too. Odds for this game, $3 for us, 3.60 for the draw, 2.10 for Sydney there. It's going to be a tough game against Sydney, who are top of the table with 8 wins out of 9 games, with a 5 points lead at the top there. But of course, my Wellington Phoenix team and my Chelsea team there, I always back them to win because I'm a supporter. I'm not one of these fake supporters that's that doesn't always back their club there, always back my team because I don't want to say, oh yeah, we're going to lose and then turn out to win the game there, and then it's just like not a true thing. So I put everything into it, in terms of my heart, belief, passion, and prediction there. It's any team can win, so why not one of the thing that's we are at home as well too. And the odds are reasonably evenish as well. I'm going to go for a 5-goal bullet on this game here. I'm going to go for a 3-2-1 for the Wellington Phoenix. Let's do this. Continue on a great streak in the A-League in the recent matches. Next up, okay, got Melbourne City against Melbourne Victory, the Melbourne Derby. 10 wins for Melbourne City, 12 wins for Melbourne Victory, and there's been 8 draws as well too. The last 3 have been draws, 2 wins each before that. Odds for this game, $1.91 for Melbourne City, $3.50 for the draw, $3.60 for Melbourne Victory. It's been Melbourne City that have had better form. As of late, Melbourne Victory, I'm not sure what's going to happen to them this season, but they have dropped off for the most part. So I got to back Melbourne City to win this game 2-0. Got Perth Glory against Newcastle Jets, 24 wins for Perth, 7 wins for Newcastle Jets, and there's been 10 draws as well. Last 16 at Perth unbeaten in 4, with unbeaten in those 6 matches, sorry. 4 wins and 2 draws for them. Odds for this game, $1.62 for Perth Glory, $3.25 for the draw, $4.50 for Newcastle Jets. Gonna go for Perth Glory at home, and yeah, finally found some form. Gonna go for a 2-0 win. And last up, got Central Coast Mariners against Adelaide United. 17 wins for Central Coast, 21 wins for Adelaide United, and 5 draws. Adelaide have won the last 5 matches against them, and unbeaten in the last 9 with 8 wins and a draw. Odds for this game then, $3.75 for Central Coast, $3.75 for the draw, $1.80 for Adelaide. Can't look past Adelaide on this game here. Central Coast Mariners are an absolutely awful club, and surely if they finish bottom this season, they'll be 3 seasons to go, and maybe can really consider getting rid of that club there, because we got 2 new clubs coming in, one for this season, and there's another new team for next season. And maybe replace them, because just unacceptable. Or if we have a promotion relegation system there, then they can go down to the lower divisions, because the home supporters and the crowd attendances, I suppose, have been dropping off as well too, because no one wants to see them its sides lose week in or week out, even though they have got 2 wins there this season. But yeah, I do expect them to still continue on and struggle for the remainder of the season there. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory for Adelaide United to end off this week's matches in the Hyundai A League. Let me know your thoughts and predictions for this week's matches. First game kicking off tomorrow there. Still unsure if I'm going to do a watch along this week as well. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done the last one. Try to do one each week, but it's been quite busy lately, so have to stay tuned and check in on me for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday to see if I do any there. But hopefully, either this week, next week, sometime in the future, there will be some more live streams for you where I do a watch along for the games and commentate on what is happening at the time. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next lot of predictions. And you can also check out all my other videos there. Do a whole bunch of stuff in Europe mainly, with the Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, Liga 1, and all that great stuff. And a few other stuff too. So check all that out, and I'll see you in the next show.